Do I still enjoy the Apple Airpods in 2018? Well, let's take a look at them first. I like to use my headphones all day at work, and they advertise the Airpods as having about 3 hours of battery life. The case itself holds about 24 hours worth of battery life. So I was a little skeptical about having to recharge my headphones every 3 hours. But it's really not that bad. They'll make a little sound when they're running low on battery, and since they run independently, you can take one out, throw it in the case, let it charge for 10 or 15 minutes. Once that's done, you swap it out with the other one, and you can continue listening the whole time. And I also wanted to use these while working out. So my other big concern was how these are going to stay in my ears when I go running. Apple headphones that I've had in the past always tend to fall out, and always one side more than the other. So when I got these, I was a little afraid that they'd be too light and they would just fall out every time. But I went on Amazon and picked up these little silicone covers that help the AirPods stay in my ears. And they actually work really well. They keep the AirPods stable in my ears. I can run, I can do anything I want to, and they will stay in there. The overall build quality actually really impressed me. The case is small, but it feels pretty solid in your hands. The top of it flips up, the hinge is really solid, and it's held down by magnets. And while you're charging, the AirPods themselves are held down by magnets. So you can hang this thing upside down, give it a good shake, and those things aren't going anywhere. I'm sure Apple's working on expanding this, but there's some pretty good options in the settings for the AirPods. You can change what each AirPod does when you double tap on it. So you have options to bring up Siri, play or pause the song you're listening to, go to the next track, go to the previous track, or turn it off. And you can set different settings for the left and the right. So I like to set one as play and pause, and the other one for next track. That way when I'm running or working out, I can easily pause to talk to somebody, or if I don't like the song I'm listening to, I can skip it without having to pull my phone out or go find my phone. And also in the settings, you can pick which microphone the AirPod uses when you're talking on the phone. And since I wear these all day at work, I'm usually on conference calls with them too. And so far, the sound quality has been great from them. You can choose to always use the left AirPod, always use the right AirPod, or switch between them automatically. And really the sound quality is actually pretty good. I was really concerned that they were gonna sound like the cheap ones that come with the phone. But they're solid, they feel good, and they sound excellent. All in all, I say yes, these are definitely still worth it in 2018. They do come at a price of $160, so they're not your entry-level headphones, but if you're looking for a pair of Bluetooth headphones that you can comfortably wear all day at work and then turn around and go to the gym with them right after work, these are the ones for you. Really the only negative thing that I could say about the AirPods is sometimes they like to disconnect from my MacBook. It's not the end of the world, I just disconnect them and then reconnect and things are usually good. But it does get kind of annoying, and doing some Googling, it does seem like this is kind of a common issue with the headphones. A lot of people recommend resetting the Bluetooth module, so occasionally I'll do that. But overall, I think as long as I keep track of where I place these, I'm very impressed. And even if you do misplace them at work or at your house, you can open up the Find My iPhone app, tap on the AirPods, and they'll emit a little sound and you can go find them. Check out the description below to buy yourself a pair of the AirPods, the silicone covers, or to see the equipment I shot this with.